It's back up online. Oh, Leaf having to dance around that early bit of utility. Feeling some of the pressure. They're going to split the door down and they're going to crunch B.
There's so many players here for Heretics.
That fault line, there they are on the swing. A 1-for-1 is traded. paTiTek managing to get both and stay alive for now. But it's an overwhelming flood from G2. Meanwhile, Leaf, who was there the entire time, strikes when the moment is right.
He put on so much pressure this entire round. But benjyfishy's trips might have something to say about that.
And it was a trip that Leaf tried clearing out earlier. He threw a nano out and wasn't able to clear that trip out. Finally falls. There's the cam that he was looking for as well.
He got immense info there. And you see RieNs who rotated off. He's already here for the refight.
Doesn't have a fall line, but he does have more utility to play around. Tapping the door and going B. Woot's able to get the first with a paranoia in his face. Tries to catch a spam on the second. paTiTek not able to connect either. The eye goes up. The kills go through as they're all blinded. They all fall.
What a maniac. Who might get caught in transition here. Doesn't like what he's seeing. That wall goes up. He might have to fall back or he could get punished here. He's way too close.
Yeah, he's playing a dangerous game. The paranoia, the dog, he's able to TP away. But with the rocket hot to trot behind him, somehow manages to find safe passage out. Woot's timing is really nice here, but he's got a couple of targets to pick from, and he can't land a single one. Now all attention A.
JonahP may have gotten taken out the last round, but he got it this time. And now they freeze off of that.
I really like this. Icy's in a really good position. The C's is out, but the spike is planted. No real punish, as they're going to attempt to flood down numbers, but instantly equalized. Got to keep a close eye on Icy on the minimap as benjyfishy goes in towards heaven. Icy's waiting for his moment to strike. The timing is great for him. He can provide a lot of damage here, but Heretics picking them apart one by one. It's all on Icy now, and he's just going to get some problems as Woot is taking so much space across the middle of the map. He has to understand the rotations are coming through. Here's the footsteps. 3 spotted, none found.
There.
What a wide swing there from valyn. Understanding that his teammates took a couple footsteps, somebody could be there. He has to be that leader for his team and go wide. Breaking the crosshair of Woot. And that's so rare to do because that guy was going nuclear yesterday when people were swinging him like that.
As the door gets tapped, Boo feeling a lot of the pressure. Remember, the buy on the side of G2 at the beginning of the round was less than stellar. valyn managing to upgrade a weapon. A rifle now in hand and B wide open.
What a great call from valyn. Bomb's not going down yet, though, and this gives Heretics a little bit more time to potentially flood in. But the patience.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that RieNs uses fall line there instead of using it for a retake flood. Either way, not going to be on the cards, at least for the next couple of seconds. 2 members of G2 playing in the smokes, waiting for the right time to flood out from heaven. And look at the hell beneath them. 4 of the 5 members playing close to sight. Icy gonna meet his demise on the other side of that shore. benjyfishy trying to hit a clip. Almost does. RieNs now with Rolling Thunder, 56 HP in a 1v2. Remember, valyn with the superior weaponry will...
Even if G2 decide to try to split and go B last second, that fault line could be so pivotal in this round.
There's the fault line. JonahP falls.
That's ult!
Oh, he's got his ult online, and it is triggered.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be surrounded by the Nightfall.
Spike down A.
Walls closing in, and G2 with nowhere to go. A decisive round from Heretics, forcing G2 to potentially reconsider.
Wait, that's a little bait.
Yeah.
Spike down
That tether
A.
was to nothing.
It worked against them. I've never seen that before. It's so unfortunate. But that Omen TP, it could be so deceiving. Leaf needs to go huge here.
Yeah, he's got to find a little bit of value. He's going to cross over, draw the rotations. As RieNs started to turn back A. It's just Boo who's here now. Leaf gets a second while they're trying to contact out, but Boo's spotting it all. Only one found. The paranoia traded.
Another fault line.
And the nade at his feet. 13 seconds left. They've got him surrounded, attention divided, as they have to deal with 3 members of the defense.
And they have to fight Boo here in tree, but the flash misses. It doesn't matter for valyn.
Yeah, because he doesn't. A tap of the door, 2v2, IC with ult online, valyn has this as well.
One enemy remaining.
paTiTek will fall, and there's the ult. RieNs with so much.
So the prep for Heretics right now has been really good on this map. And that's a part of the prep. They understand that when Leaf likes to go for these C lurk plays, he jump spots it. He does this a lot in North American Valorant.
They have crosshairs trained all over G2 right now. benjyfishy getting a second with the op. Gonna connect. They desperately need to hang on to these weapons as best as they can. Trying to white knuckle their way into it and traded 1 for 1. 4 on the other side.
Face your fear!
Nightfall goes out and the Prowler will follow. Heretics here close by. 3 members on the site, the other 2 quick on the rotate. G2 have found a lot of space here, but they're not comfortable.
Okay.
You're gonna see that breach C's potentially delay the bomb just inevitably. Yeah, the nade delays. Now it's gonna be the breach C's, and now they're gonna flood in. This is so beautiful from Heretics.
The satchel, the omen, he's gotten on top of them!
Spike down.
Heretics once again!
One enemy remaining.
Just obliterating G2! These retakes have been so overwhelming. They've been to set everything up. Wasn't able to connect and find a kill with it.
These fault lines, Doug.
They're so miserable to play against. Oh, he does get a kill with the rocket, but there it is. Now Rolling Thunder invested. IC's ahead of it. 64 HP, now they've got the Nightfall again. I feel like he just had that up.
Yeah. There's so much utility.
The decay, the flash, the spam, they're all dead.
Spike down A.
An 8 armor and a classic. Plenty spotted. We'll dodge the fault line. Pop his nano, but that's really all he can do.
Yeah.
He does his damnedest, but that's it.
And the rotations are not quite here yet for G2, so this should be a 5-on-5 post plant versus retake.
Spike planted.
The Roomba has been cleared. Remember, it's just 2 ghosts.
Yeah, and there's no util for Heretics right now, so it's just aim.
We're to 1 for 1 here. G2 really having a hard time trying to control this. But they continue to push forward, and finally we're starting to see the tides turn. Trent and JonahP both so weak, though. I mean, a funny look drops them both.
One enemy
The
remaining.
spam's coming through. Trent will fall. JonahP with 15 HP decides he tries
Both sides.
This has the opportunity of getting messy. Boo takes a fair amount of damage. The Paranoia and the Dog come out as kills are traded 1 for 1, but Trent finally getting on the scoreboard and doing so in a massive way.
Needing to step up big. Needing to just get on the board, honestly, get some confidence going for himself. And he did just that.
Nade soars by.
Last player standing.
Wood falls. And paTiTek can't be too far off.
He's been really good, though, so far, Doug. 14-5 right now.
Yeah, but Spectre good in a 1v4. Not that
Clear
good.
this A and get the info so they can lean.
That was... The wall goes up and Heretics forced to try to find a way past it. The satchel, the eye, JonahP, crispy with it. A second
30
falls.
seconds left. Last player standing.
Boo with much to do there. Can't really make it happen.
Couldn't quite get it out, huh?
Found a little bit of space here. A tap to bait the swing. RieNs goes forward. The other side, only 1 gun has been fired. Only 1 set of utility has been seen. Now seeing 3. So they know this is where the majority of the ult is coming from. That forces the Rolling Thunder to go back spawn. And now G2 have an opportunity to push in from their defensive side. But the first already falls. Wood on the swing. And an Omen smoke keeping him back. The spike has been ticking for a couple of seconds now.
Oh, it's too hard.
Yeah, I don't think G2 have a timing in. That's so well done by Heretics.
Dream Seer. My ult is ready.
The breach utility is so good from RieNs. I mean, he decides who will come out on top here. Icy's so low.
Icy's dead. Oh, but JonahP strikes back.
What an animal.
The way of the defense.
Huh?
But it's traded back, of course it is.
I have the spot.
This series wouldn't suggest otherwise. Leaf trying to dance in and out of the door, trying to provide a little bit of cover
Remaining.
for Trent. And it's Boo who falls with ult and spike. He will get away.
And we can just take a breath right now. Boo has a little bit of time to consider how he wants to play this 1v2.
He doesn't have that much time. They're already here. Spotting one, potentially both. Boo takes a step back. Giving position away, not once, but twice. And now they invest the lockdown to secure the round. Leaf lands a shot.
Hold it. Let a rifler hold behind that smoke. Why not? And both raises have Showstopper online.
It's going to be chaotic. I believe it tagged just one. The Nightfall did. Now a second used. And both rockets up and online. The chaos ensues as Wu gets two. Posted up backside to get a third, not able to get the fourth as Leaf is there on the trade. Numbers the way of the attack, the spike planted, and options limited for G2.
And it almost feels like you kind of have to go for this. You do have money for the next round, but if you lose this round, Heretics is on match point.
Can he try to scoop up the op, maybe?
Yeah, he wants to.
Yeah, that's possibly the best he can do. He's gonna challenge it. He's grabbed it.
Yoink.
He's getting away with it. And he's gonna survive.
No, he's actually hunting.
It goes out.
But this is a new look from Heretics, Doug.
Oh, they thought they set the trap, and they did.
Spike down.
It looked like Heretics were ready for it. But G2 strike. benjyfishy's gotten out onto the site, but he's alone, B. Getting a fadeaway kill on the valyn. Looking for a second on a JonahP and will connect.
Last player
Oh, what a
standing.
tragic way for this to go. But benjyfishy still with a fighting chance. He's got to scoop up the spike. Or just frag his way through. Icy's
30
weak,
seconds
Trent is
left.
not, but remember, he has struggled this map.
They're gonna have an understanding that potentially he's alone. And we've seen how deadly Heretics are. Leaf can't go anywhere.
He's got nowhere to go. Somehow manages to dodge all of it without taking a single lick of damage. Meanwhile, again, a gunfight at the door.
There.
And an advantage the way of Heretics. They've upgraded weapons. Trent jumped his way out into his death. paTiTek with two.
Bring them down.
And JonahP in a 1v4.
I cannot believe this is the way that this has all happened.
Unless he can pull off a miracle.
It would have to be clinical.
He's got to isolate here on the first. He knows there's at least one close by. 10 HP left, and that triggers the fault line. There's nowhere on the attack. Dog clearing up. Long, paTiTek taking a slight step back. He's going to punish here, isn't he? Oh, the goof is so nice, but he somehow stays alive and gets
Spike
two.
down. B.
Everything was set up well. But you didn't account for paTiTek.
He's been so good on these pistol rounds. It's not over yet, but I can't help but feel like this.
One enemy
It's
remaining.
pretty freaking close to over.
Yeah. Icy again.
Yep.
And
the last one alive.
And he has armor. They bought him this ghost.
Well, he's gotten one down. Still hasn't
30
taken
seconds
any
left.
damage. A tap.
This octagon area. And that's why you see Leaf kind of creeping up on short A.
benjyfishy will fall. That bonus success seeming less and less likely. As Trent's having to deal and reckon with the challenge at his RieNs. The absolute freak of nature that he was in the previous map seems to continue as he gets the best of Leaf with the Spectre.
And I think Leaf expected some help there from Trent, but he kind of just left him alone on an island.
A second flash out and the flank coming through. Woot
One enemy
will
remaining.
fall as G2 push forward. A judge in 1v4 is not a great position to be in.
Oh, he gets an upgrade.
Icy's going to be the first to spot him.
Any damage is good here for Boo.
He's gonna get away. Oh. That was a little messy, but yeah, he is gonna get away. He gets a kill on the Icy challenge his way. Icy going forward. And Heretics just showing so much respect. The potential of a cruncher too as Trent falls. The dog comes out, the rocket's not gonna find any value. I mean, this is such a great response from Heretics.
Wow.
They bend a little bit, but they don't break. Happy to give up the space. Happy to deal with the rocket in their face, but they stay alive and then they strike back.
And now it's just discipline.
What's the call? A hard freeze to suggest a flip? And they're gonna TP back, but I don't think they know that Boo's here. I don't think they know that Boo's is close.
Cover going out.
Leaf is slowly creeping out, but he missed his timing. He gets taken out, and Icy's rocket.
Yeah, he's here. TP's to some attempt at safety, but there are people on the other side of this. There's a little bit of help from RieNs
to the round, but they're still so spread out.
Oh, and they weren't expecting paTiTek there. As soon as they get an advantage, Heretics strike back.
Look at these one-ways. They're stopped dead in their tracks.
That's another benefit that Omen offers you. Right? You don't have that same flexibility with the Brim.
Yeah. Thrash should get online here after Trent plants with Dizzy, with Little Bro.
JonahP forcing to make a play, striking right out of the smoke onto Boo.
Much needed.
3 members on the other side. A little bit of spam to tag. But they make their way out, and now Thrash invested. Heretics having to wait this one out.
Oh.
And now the utility game starts.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of space around the site, but time is short, and JonahP is patient.
God, they played this post plant to a T, it feels like. As I say that, Benji takes the head off of valyn.
You gotta be careful here. It's just a tap.
There's no time.
Yeah, there's no time.
Just going for damage now.
Yeah, trying to keep them around. And
Taiwan is... I don't know if it's on purpose or what this time around.
They're trying to crunch sand. JonahP's close by as paTiTek gives some of the space back. Oh, that flash is going to be disastrous. Doesn't swing though, doesn't challenge. Boo's there to hold the line over his shoulder. If they try to flip back A, they don't have any info. But they're going to try anyway.
It is the right call.
They have to be careful.
Yeah.
RieNs here, 2 shocks. The spam through. Little man doesn't fall, but Leaf does.
Standing ahead.
And Trent is sitting low right now. Oh, he's regaining some of his HP.
paTiTek investing his ult. RieNs with the potential to do it as well. Trent taking so much damage. Now both ults used. This really awkward now 2v3. JonahP with 3.
Taking the...
They've gotten past the one way. It's not gonna feel good. It's traded 1 for 1. There's still 1 rifle in the hands of Heretics, but it's on the opposite side of the map.
That's bomb.
Yeah, but they still have so much advantage here, surely, unless paTiTek can be a hero once more. Only 1 target found. Can benjyfishy upgrade a weapon? I don't think there's anything on the way.
Spike planted.
And RieNs is so slowly making his way over.
Does have a Phantom to his name, though. And it looks like they will be going for this retake.
Lot to do for RieNs here. If Benji can find 1, that's certainly going to help, but a 1v2. Oh, he's gonna do 1! valyn playing tight left. Put in his way!
JonahP is going to try to fake the B hit from long, and they're going to split A.
A little bit of reinforcements coming into the TP. valyn has his ult online. RieNs will fall, and there it is. U-Haul will be cleared. There's no one there. The pit invested on the site. benjyfishy will fall as Icy with high ground, not able to connect onto the first shot. Patty's been playing in this pit this entire time. A preposterous position as the pit goes down. Numbers still in the way of the attack. JonahP holding showers. Boo's gonna have to 1v3 to pull
off the rip. Trying to punish anybody here. Any bad guns.
There was an attempt at a punish there from Woot.
Oh, how does Leaf go down?
He just got overwhelmed.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
But the Gecko is deeming to be a problem right now. That extra body.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's just, it looks so fundamental right now for G2. And then that happens.
Well,
And that.
the fundies don't matter if you get shot in the face.
Yeah. Still so much utility.
Yeah, he's just baiting the swing.
And there's still another flash for Jonah as well. I mean, I've seen Benji do ridiculous things, but the way that G2 are playing this post-plant scenario.
One enemy remaining.
There's just not enough time.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, was damage done. Wait a second. Oh,
Nah, no time at all.
he got his.
Run it back.
The Dogs should have gotten a lot of info showers too here, and now the rocket online. They know they want to crunch towards it, and it's gonna succeed. Wood will fall. Boo on the reposition, and RieNs has gotten back sight. He tries to tuck into the smoke, but he just finds passage into the next round.
A dismantling of the defense. valyn is calling such a good attack side right now. It's not over yet, though. We've seen more ridiculous things happen before in this tournament.
They have a couple of ults to play around. The question is, do they choose to invest? The snap onto valyn is good. The tap is there, but there's still much to be done.
One enemy remaining.
It's all on RieNs now. And again, with the spike being planted, it's borderline insurmountable. The spam onto the first is certainly going to help things. But time is just not refreshed. Trent on the swing and paTiTek on the snap. What?
Yeah, and Trent in these moments so far, he's been kind of hesitant on when he peaks. That little jiggle is his demise there. But JonahP has been such a stable player for them so far.
How much more stability can he provide? Still alive in the round.
They're concussed.
G2 down numbers, and now understanding where Leaf is.
The problem is this Viper's Pit is almost working against Heretics because it is keeping RieNs here still. So it's actually in favor for G2, and they're gonna contact out. They have the man advantage right here. Boo has to go huge, but Icy saw his head.
And he took it clean off.
30 seconds left.
And now the follow-up with the dog. They're overwhelming Heretics. JonahP is so clean.
paTiTek needed to stay alive there, but wasn't able to do so. Meanwhile, Leaf looking for RieNs and will find him.
Planted.
benjyfishy in a 1v3 with a Guardian in hand.
Another 1v3.
Yeah, and this one might feel like the most difficult of them all.
I mean, this one has slept. It's slipped away. It's complete.
Oh, it had to have looked. They had to have known. They somehow got above it. Woot's still somehow alive. Finally falls. valyn holds strong, and now they're gonna go, but they're gonna have to get past this Hunter Fury.
It connects.
It's ripping him to shreds. But the spike is handed off.
Oh, Leaf's
Winged
in
in
here.
plant, and Leaf is all the way up.
Monster on the loose.
Now paTiTek and Boo to try to keep this thing alive, to try to salvage another round before the half ends. A 2v2. Trent on the swing. Boo and paTiTek with so much space to gain. And time is of the essence. The flash first. Finds nothing.
Blow him up, man.
They have no idea where they are. Hello. Trent, surprise. He spotted them both. A reposition as the Dizzy goes up. A little ring around the rosy. As valyn's trying to swing back around.
Cheaters in spawn right now. And they're able to be here for this hit. This is going to be a flood for G2 potentially. Oh, they're waiting for the backside fight.
They know it's there. That or the timing didn't really allow him to get much further up. RieNs is there to greet them. The shots from Trent a little unsteady, but the kill connects anyway.
Someone's there.
The flash out,
One enemy remaining.
and that too will fall.
That Gecko will force the issue onto that defuse, and Leaf will clean up.
Icy with a Bulldog in hand. Getting a little bit of info early on.
Yeah. But G2, they love playing this plant delay setup.
And they forced really hard into this.
Yeah.
They're going for broke. Again, the same fight in the same location. This time
so
different
ready.
results though. In the
Spike
face of the
down
force.
A. One enemy remaining.
G2 holds strong. Yeah, RieNs gets his one.
Into a
That's
TP
all.
play. But
30
G2 are
seconds
willing to
left.
give up back sight. They don't care. They understand that there could be a player in U-Haul. And valyn needs to get off of that smoke. He might get timing here.
Gotta be careful. You play a dangerous game.
There's the reposition.
The paranoia didn't really seem to bother Icy at all. As the nade's the one that's going to get the kill with 10 seconds left. They've gotten a little bit of space. At least on the site, they've gotten the kills they're looking for as well, but it hasn't been upgraded. Somehow another one landed.
One enemy remaining.
They're going to snatch this thing back?
Boo is ridiculous right now. These shots have been so crisp. And it's all down to Leaf here in a 1v4 with his favorite gun. He gets an upgrade though. Probably better for the situation.
And they're still not
so
going to be
willing to just play a 2-1-2 with Icy leaning towards whichever site with all this utility and a showstopper. Once this hit comes in, you're going to see the showstopper come out.
There it is. He has one satchel, gets out, doesn't connect. And Heretics are getting some of the kills that they need. Time is short though, again. They play such a dangerous game and now 10 seconds left. They have to somehow find a way to weather this. Balance left in a 1v2. paTiTek and Woot to keep him back. The swing is there, but
Standing ahead.
and used instantly.
Oh, they hear this. No commitment though.
I've got your trail.
There was one tag with the ult. They're fully committing onto this B, aren't they? A couple of ults already used and a kill found off the spam on a paTiTek.
That's nice.
That certainly will help stifle this comeback attempt.
Good flash from Jonah.
A beautiful flash. But RieNs continue to cause problems. One of two that remain against a healthy G2.
Numbers are definitely in favor for G2. That Molly will miss.
There's not a ton of utility here. Boo has a paranoia. This RieNs has drones, but you don't really want to step into a drone in a 2v3 like this.
Oh, good paranoia to delay the retake. That allows RieNs to reposition. And also Boo to get into the site.
They're digging their heels into the site here. Refusing to relent. One will fall, but Boo with 30 HP, how does he get two? There's no way, surely. Surely there's no way. Yeah. 3 ults on the side of the defense. Who are looking to take us to the third map.
It's such a good bait, Doug.
Icy's in such a good spot.
Almost the 30, gets it on the fadeaway.
Connecting off of the util from Trent.
And that's another showstopper online. I mean, this should be game right here. 5v2, so many ults online for G2. What an answer back this map has been.
Strength shown. And Boo's trying to navigate this pit.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's impossible.
I mean, 3 players at spawn for G2, and valyn, he's willing to give all of A-site. They're willing to give this up.
Yeah, that right there.
That's a big kill, though.
Will help. But still, a 2v4 with all of those ults.
G2 are playing. They're playing the right way right now. I mean, it's nearly impossible to lose this round.
One enemy remaining.
There goes all the ults. And it secures the kills. Now Boo with knife out. Trying to plan A. Will succeed. But that might be the last song he sings in this map.
Cover going out.
Boo in a 1v4. The smoke to provide some cover. But the ace for Icy to send us to map 3. No, but there's enough to make him suspicious. paTiTek first to feel the contact and first to fall. RieNs trying to catch a really nice timing, but with the paranoia in his face, has to give the space back up. And now a nade at his lap somehow still gets a parting gift and a kill.
That could have been really bad for Heretics, but they bring it back. And the lurking breach opens up the map. That's all the space gained.
The classic lurking breach. That's just crazy, but he's gonna find space. The thing is, though, the 3 members of G2 that are up are weak.
A good fault line to delay the retake.
This has the potential to still go sideways for G2 here. They're not out of the woodworks yet. Choppy waters to be
30
navigated.
seconds left.
Look at the minimap. Woot is still on A site.
He's
thinking that maybe there's a lurk or something going on.
Yeah. Unaware of the fact that they're all here.
Spike planted.
And that's going to buy a little bit of time. JonahP's fault line might be back online here very soon. Wu now pushing forward with a ghost in hand. A classic for Boo. First corner cleared. Plenty of noise being made by valyn. Does he have any idea of JonahP's position? No. Stuck a barrel in his ear, not able to land.
Might be huge.
They have no idea that they're here.
Oh,
the flash didn't tag anyone garage from
Yeah.
RieNs, and they're so far up already. That's going to be the cue, but RieNs has dodged the utility himself, so is Boo. valyn able to get the best of him. Oh, that would have been filthy.
Poison's off.
Numbers the way of the attack. The site is wide open. The spike is planted.
Spike.
Now it's on paTiTek and benjyfishy to pull this one off.
Yeah, and they're taking all this spawn space. 3 players of G2 playing a post plan and spawn. It is not planned for them. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
it might play a factor into this.
They're looking for the fights.
Poison's off.
Oh, the proactivity from G2 is too good right now.
One enemy remaining.
The shots will land. benjyfishy is left alone. And as he tries
A little
to go
hesitation.
Oh,
from
that's
G2.
dangerous. Oh, that's so dangerous. And the mollies and 3 members waiting on the other side. Woot.
Spike down.
Not on the
A.
duelist, but still dealing damage. Now valyn creeping forward, clearing the trips. Getting out onto the site. Leaf and JonahP
Spike planted.
really close.
But Leaf has slipped the net. I think Heretics are semi-aware that there could be a lurk somewhere.
Yeah, they don't have any control heaven. They've got to be careful for that.
But if Leaf plays his cards right, it could be disaster for Heretics.
This is really nice.
Good delay.
They're using really nice scaling utility from JonahP in order to create some space. valyn now tucked.
They're in such good positions for them. But how does Leaf go down there?
Spike has been going on for a long time. What a hold. Boo's forced to make a play here. Time is of the essence. Yeah, JonahP spotted.
Remaining.
Fancy footwork will buy just enough time. The kills go the way of Boo, but the round goes the way of
To have
G2.
taken that blueprint and applied it with their own.
There are 27 kills amongst 3 members on the side of G2. We're 7 rounds into the game.
My ult's ready.
Heretics with the numbers advantage here.
Here comes them.
Yeah, but at this point, I feel like
Uh-oh. There's still a rocket in the hands of paTiTek.
player
Somehow they
standing.
both miss. valyn played a perfect round.
Cover going out.
He's going to have to do it again here if he wants to pull off this 1v3. Spotting the first, the pre-fire was so clean.
Stealing sight.
Dealing damage. Oh, he's going to get it again, isn't he? He's going to pull this thing off. A 1v1. valyn, who's been the architect of a perfect round before, is going to have to do it again, and he delivers.
initiators at B trying to sell that it's a fake. And that's going to open up a ramp.
Grenade.
Can valyn do it again? I mean, he's still alive.
I mean,
Oh,
not anymore.
remaining.
Yeah, he got taken out
Spike
finally.
down A.
Barring something ridiculous, Heretics will find their first. The free sight. Nightfall will not connect. Oh, but the utility is going to delay for so long. Woot tried to tuck under into hell and catch him slipping, but
Where is everyone hiding?
That's a big kill on the Leaf there. And they get full info that all 4 members are on site. What can they do with this, though?
Planted.
Bring them down.
G2 may be cornered, but they play together so well. Are they going to be proactive? Are they going to triple swing?
tucked backside. Paranoia connected onto a couple. Icy's in a really good spot, though. Clothesline. JonahP, a 1v1.
The professor.
Looking to put a clinic on, but can't land the
benjyfishy, if he doesn't go down at all, there will be no mid lurk. Doesn't matter though, because it's a straight up B hit.
The paranoia forces Icy to slam into the pillar.
Spam kill for paTiTek. Yep.
Boo trying to find a little bit more.
There's a gap in the
Playing
smoke.
close on, yeah. Oh, they have no idea he's there. JonahP turns on him, but it doesn't matter. Leaf in a 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Or a 1v3, excuse me, gets them both. benjyfishy the last.
Surely
Hope
not.
remaining for Heretics with 13 seconds left. Spots the cap. Now having to commit
10
to the
seconds
plant.
left.
82 HP and 13 armor. Leaf is weak. He's battered. But can he play hero for G2 once more? expecting the peek, Heaven, Leaf, Tux.
Oh my gosh.
He slipped under him. Oh, benjyfishy was falling and Leaf lands a shot. The way the Heretics are, and then the clutches and crazy moments aren't going your way either. You're kind of left at a loss. Oh, the discipline box goes unchecked. Has claimed many a life, and there it grabs Icy's. But they gotta know he's there, right? How does he get more?
Spike down A.
Okay.
This time a 1v4. He's gotten it down to a 1v3. benjyfishy's weak, Wood is as well.
That's not ready.
And they're facing him on the other side of the smoke. Dropping a series in the Swiss stage would be an impressive feat, but Heretics doing their damnedest to make sure that is not the case. paTiTek is just destroyed, though. He gained so much space trade at the beginning, but it was all for naught. Because G2 are still holding the line. Leaf has a frenzy. Is that going to be enough to keep him back? RieNs close by at a distance, not going to be enough. Trent
Spike down
still
B.
healthy. And benjyfishy, anything but.
And Trent still has a lot of utility to his name. But Benji in these moments, I mean, we've seen him pull it off before in this tap. It's actually the correct play.
Oh, that trick is so annoying. Oh, he tucked under it, almost landed the shot.
Trent very cautious.
Yeah, it's a stalemate.
With this Prowler, I mean, this is going to be too much.
This is textbook. This is textbook.
Benji can't hear
Trent's
anything.
not forcing anything. They don't take uncalculated risks. Well,
Good entries?
yeah, great entries.
A good satchel play from paTiTek. He beats the fault line of JonahP. They're going to make it in.
But I think they know, man. They saw the Viper util go up, JonahP did, until they know that it's a fake on the other side. Trent getting one, and Leaf has gotten past this, you're right. The spit will keep them back. He's so patient. Choosing not to spam, but he's not going to find any more.
Good damage done, though.
Yeah.
2 players sitting on minus 50.
30 seconds left.
And JonahP right now, I mean, if he really wants to, he can just go for all the exit kills. Make the economy of Heretics really bad. Make them have to be on light armor, potentially bulldogs even.
Oh, he's going fishing into garage.
Yeah. But the reclear here from G2.
There's the fault line.
Oh, beautiful stun. But a 1-for-1 usually favors the attacking side.
Yeah, Icy was just a little ahead of it. Just half a second ahead of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he pays for it with his life. And so things slow down once more. Hear the flash go off mid.
Here.
Concerned about what might be there, but a refreshing of the smokes from valyn will keep them at bay.
I know exactly where you are.
Does he have his fault line? No, JonahP doesn't.
Good delay from JonahP, though.
Yeah, that's certainly going to help.
Omen flash next. This is all buying time for the rotations.
And the paranoia. He doesn't have any idea that there's 2 on the other side of the box, so they wait out the delay, they wait out the stuns, and they get the sight. A judge is such a brutal weapon to have in a position like this.
So they are thinking of the bigger picture, the long con.
I've got your trail.
That will be an upgrade for Trent.
They use the Seekers to understand there's a little bit of a flank. Couldn't really tell how many were spotted. And so Heretics, off of the space that they've gained and the spike that's been planted, they scale into sight. And they scale well past it. They're in spawn.
Oh, valyn's gonna drop here shortly.
Yeah, he has no idea.
A great flank around the back. How does Icy get that kill onto Boo?
Wood has been running after them this entire time, finally rewarded for his persistence.
1 enemy remaining.
How has this gotten into a 1v1?
I have no idea.
JonahP with the Sheriff? This is
Time
winnable.
low, Doug.
Oh, it's so winnable! What a shot! 1v. I mean, it should have never gotten to a 1v1.
That's how it happened. The satchel out with the Omen flash. Beautiful.
1 enemy remaining.
Icy did so much work.
Oh, this is. Oh, that's
alone. They're scaling towards B.
Oh my gosh, they just ran it down into B-Heaven.
They actually did. paTiTek's gonna fall potentially without using his ult to close the map. Heretics have gotten so much space on site though. No ult to speak of for G2. Full rifles though, full armor. And Heretics again scale into spawn. They've got a little bit of time here too. Leaf is going to be reflanking in through garage. But this crossfire, oh, they're so disciplined with it. It might not matter though. benjyfishy's able to get one. Trent weak on the side. Will fall. If another numbers disadvantage is how this ends.
I swear.
Yeah. I don't think that'll be the case, so time's too short.
Yeah, they're just going for exits here, and it's really smart. Destroy the economy.
Oh, I thought they'd go the other way.
Standing.
Oh my gosh.
Leaf's not able to get any. That pit's gonna go out and cover him up. Yeah, he's got to give the space up.
That's info gathered, though, for this side of Heretics. They understand that there is a raise and a fade towards B site. A Viper is in mid. So it has to be Omen and Breach on A. And they don't want any of that.
Well, I mean, they were rotating back A and now having second thoughts about it.
Yeah, I mean, it could be so hard to run up against an Omen flash, a fault line, especially through that little choke on A main. So they're playing their cards perfectly right now. This is the perfect call.
Leaning into the advantages of the Viper ult that they have up and the wall they can play around.
And Doug, if they can hold on to this showstopper and save it for the retake breach ult, it's used.
Yeah, I mean, they had no way to have any info of what was happening on the site, so they had to invest it. I really like this positioning from Trent, but he swung out just a half a second too early. Now he will be down.
I can't help but feel like that was a huge mistake from Trent. I mean, you're already playing retake. Get out of there when you hear the showstopper.
JonahP grabbed the op. He still has his ult.
I don't know.
Do you invest it here?
I don't know if you do, Doug.
He's gonna try. Oh, it was the fault line. Icy just got destroyed. Tried satcheling out, but paTiTek continues to impress. He continues to deliver to Heretics. What in the world? He doesn't even realize there's someone right next to him with the wall up. Leaves left in a 1v3. He's still trying to clear the pit. And he won around. It was a thrifty, so, I mean, who knows? Maybe they can pull it off again. Nage traded, flash up, Icy filling. That was very nicely done to clear that back out. Meanwhile, Wood's gone behind enemy lines. Somehow, JonahP knows though, and he drops him. That's one step closer.
30 seconds left.
He hears that. Oh, but he's not able to land the shots. Boo's gotten back out on the site. He's got the spike in hand. He's got help over his shoulder. And he's gotten Heretics that much closer to their 9th round.
I mean, it was looking dicey, but
10 seconds left.
they got the job done. Oh, wait.
Worthless.
That's a really good fault line.
JonahP in a 1v3. All staring at elbow. benjyfishy will fall, make it to an ace to potentially close the map. Can he pull it off? They're both right there. The spam onto the first, they're both weak. He's gonna connect it all! And JonahP aces his way to take G2 to playoffs. What a finish!
What an unbelievable showing from G2. They went down the first map on Lotus and brought it back in spectacular